Hello and welcome everyone to our machine learning video series. Today we are going to talk about another topic, and that is chatbot. Now, what is a chatbot? I'm sure you must have heard about it in these times, like using it in WhatsApp. Many companies use chatbots to automatically communicate with their customers. Chatbot is a very handy tool to communicate with anyone if you and automate it as well, right? So you must have heard about it in the recent times, and today we are going to learn something like this, and that is how to make your own chatbots. Isn't that amazing, right? So first of all, let me brief you about what a chatbot is. The chatbot component would be responsible for understanding and generating responses to user input. It could be designed to answer your questions, provide explanations, or engage in conversations on specific topics related to AI, coding, or any other educational content offered by Cognimates. Right? So we are going to do this amazing project today. So let's jump right into the activity. Okay, so first of all, this is the logic, this is the code behind it, and I don't believe in teaching theory. So let's jump to the practical. Okay, so first of all, I will go into Scratch 3.0 GUI, and as I've already told you, this is the platform that we would be working on, right? So what should I do first? Think on your own and try to apply logic. What would be the suitable blocks for this chatbot? Okay, so first of all, as we have done as always, we have done something, and that is we go to events and we click on when the green flag is clicked, right? Then the second thing that we are going to do is we are going to set, we have to take a forever loop as well. So we would go into the forever loop. Here is my forever loop, and inside that loop I will add set variable to. I will bring this block here. This block here, this block here, and inside the forever loop, because I wanted to repeat it again and again. Okay, so I will write set text. So I will have to create a variable. I will go to variables, and then I will click on make a variable and create a variable in the name of text. Done. Now the next step is to use this variable. To use this, I just have to click here and I have to write some text. From within that text, your sprite is going to find the answer to your question, right? So for example, I am writing my name is Aditya Rathod and I am an engineer by profession, right? So this is the text that I have provided to the sprite. Now, my sprite needs to find answer to this question. Okay. So what should I do next? I should go to sensing and ask what would you like to know. So this is what my sprite is going to ask me, right? That what would you like to know? And after that, I am going to set the query to answer no. Okay. So how to set query? We will go to variables and then make another variable called query. Done. This is my second variable, and then I will go here and click on query, and this is going to be my answer. So I'm going to make another variable where my answer would be stored. This is another variable, and I'm going to drag this variable to here, set query to answer, because I have to answer what is being asked to me. Now finally what I have to do is set answer to. So answer, or it could be result, or anything that you want. So set answer to, what would I set my answer to? And now this bot will automatically find the answer in the text that you have written. So I will go to text here. I will add a library. So I'm also going to tell you how to add a library. This is the question answering library. You have to use this library to automatically allow the chat box to find the answers to your question. So I will just use it right here, and inside this find answer to query. So I have to use the variable query, not the text, the variable, because the answer is the question is inside the query, right? So find answer to now I will go to variable and place my query here. And where would I find my answer? I would find the answer in text. So delete this passage and move your variable to here. Set answer to query in text. So it will automatically start searching your text for the answer. Now I have my answer stored in the variable named answer. Don't get confused. The answer that I'm getting is stored inside the variable, right? So now this code will work fine, no problem at all. But what will happen if you ask a question that is outside the text, that your chatbot won't be able to answer? So should the answer be blank? I don't think so. It should give a polite response. Sorry, I don't know the answer to that. Right? So I am going to use an if statement, and if the answer is blank, then it would speak, sorry, I don't know the answer to that. So I will go to control, and inside this I can find the for loop. Sorry, the if statement. Inside this I can find the if statement, and then I will go to operators, and inside the operators, can you see this equal to operator? This asks a question if two things are equal to each other or not. So I will ask if I will go to variables and I will go to answer. If answer is equal to blank, that means if your chatbot has no answer, then what should it do? It should set result to I didn't get that. So set, and this is my answer, set answer to I didn't get that, right? So I don't think you should have a problem till here. It's pretty simple, and we are just doing basic block coding. So I hope everything is clear up till now. And finally, it's very easy. All you have to do is tell your sprite to say the answer for 2 seconds. So finally it will come here outside the loop, and say answer. What is the answer? So I will go to variables, and this is my variable where the answer to my question is stored. Say answer for 2 seconds, right? So this is the basic logic that you have to apply, and I'm sure you'll be able to find the answer. So let's see if we are doing something correct or not. So I will click on the green flag, and now it's saying my name is Aditya Rathore and I'm an engineer by profession. This is the test. So I am going to ask, what is my name? Hopefully it gives the correct answer. It says undefined. Okay, so it is not giving the accurate answer to what I was supposing. So see, I just made a small error, and that error was that in writing this, you have to click on the answer box. See, you will go to sensing and you have to click on the blue answer, not a variable. Okay. So you just have to delete this and store it here. Set query to answer. And now I would like to ask, what is my name? It says Aditya, right? And what if I ask what is my profession? It says engineer, right? Correct. It is answering according to the text. And if I ask something out of the text, for example, who is the Prime Minister of India? I didn't get that, right? So it cannot answer outside the text, and this is working exactly according to the code. So I hope you understood the logic. Let me go through it once again. So when the green flag is clicked, you just have to set text to whatever text you are going to write. You can even add more things to your text. For example, just for a little example, I'm going to add another statement, that is, I like to play badminton. Okay, just a simple text I have added here, and inside the forever loop you have to ask what would you like to know and wait, right? So you have to ask the question what would you like to know, and inside that you have to set query to answer. So query is going to be your variable that you just created using variables, and you will store the answer inside that variable, and after that you will set your answer to find query in text. So where would the actual answer be going to? It would be going inside the variable answer, right? And where would it find the answer? Find answer to query. Query is the question that you are asking, and it will find that inside the text that you just wrote, and inside that you will write if answer is equal to blank, which means that if your variable, that is answer, it has nothing to show for, then what would you say? Set answer to I didn't get that. And finally you would say the answer for 2 seconds. And let me show you one thing more amazing. For example, if you want your sprite to speak out the answer loud, so you will go to this library and you will just add this simple library, text to speech, and then you will drag this block and place it here, and where is your answer stored? Inside the variable answer. So you would click here and you will just drag this block here. So now if I ask what do I like to play, first it will give me the answer and then it will speak the answer aloud.
I didn't get that.
Okay, so it says what, let me ask it again, what do I play? Okay, it needs some improvement though. Okay, so let me ask it another question. What is my name? Let me ask it another question. What is my profession? Correct. So not is it only reading out the answer loud, it is also displaying it on the screen. It is doing both at the same time. So this was a very fun project to do. We created our own chat box, and you can write a very long paragraph inside it, and you can easily ask the sprite to answer any of the question within the text. So this uses machine learning to find out the answer to the text, and I think that is a very amazing thing to do at a very young age. So let us get back to the activity, and I just explained the logic behind this code to you. And in conclusion, I would just like to say that in this very young age you are doing something that is very amazing, that is very cool. Not many students are doing that, and if you practice it again and again and again, I'm sure that you will be a master of this art one day, right? So don't leave it, just keep moving forward and try to learn something new every day. Thank you so much for watching.